Hey, how's it going, Joker fan? It's my haha Joker, man. And today we have a lot of things to go over in this video, man. So this video is going to be very, very long-winded, at least in the beginning. All right. So for those of you that are just here for the team gameplay and that's it, y'all go ahead and skip forward. All right. But the gameplay is going to be a little bit differently, which we are going to be talking about in the beginning of this video. But also, like I said, long-winded video, so I want to say thank you guys for all the love and support that you guys are giving me, especially at this point in the year. I know a lot of y'all probably don't even play Madden. Some of y'all might just watch the content just for the content, you know what I'm saying? So again, I want to say I do appreciate that very much. But as it is, man, as we're coming into the end of the year, man, month of June coming up, we're still going to be posting content, but the month of July content's going to be done unless we get like a plethora of raiders. At least I would say at minimum it has to be 4. If we get 4 like new Raider players for the month of July, we'll post content on that. But as it is, this month of June coming up, we're going to be getting everything done. Road to the Super Bowl. I'm assuming maybe 2, maybe 3 more gameplays, and then my end of the year rant, my thoughts and opinions on Madden 26, what I would like to see going into Madden 27. Things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Just giving you guys a heads up of what's coming up and when we're going to be done with Madden. But getting into this video, all right? So I had somebody comment down below in my last video about my offense, wanted me to kind of go over my offense, things of that nature. So I normally do this type of stuff in the beginning of the year, but didn't really see a point because the offense, technically speaking, hasn't really changed that much. It's changed a little bit, but nothing crazy really. But normally in those kind of videos, I'll go into practice mode, so on and so forth. But we're gonna try to kill two birds with one stone. We're gonna get the gameplay in, and we're gonna go over the offense. Like I said, this is why the gameplay is gonna be a little bit different. So as far as the offense goes, again, another disclaimer for you. My offense is exactly what it is. It's my offense. All right. So again, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Doesn't have to be. You know what I'm saying? So again, this offense is something that I've been running since Madden 18, 19, and obviously started doing YouTube in Madden 20, and I've been running this offense ever since. All right. This is not an offense that some other YouTubers been running. This is not an offense that a pro player has been running or nothing like that. This is strictly something that I saw, something that I liked while I was playing the game, and I just build on top of it. And since then, you guys who've been following me for quite some time, we've played MCS games, we played against pro players, we've gotten into brackets for the MCS. So at bare minimum, we're, myself being a top whatever, at bare minimum, we're a top 544 player, and that's including Xbox and PlayStation. So that's what you need to be in order to get to brackets out of ladders in the MCS. So this offense, this is what I'm able to do with this offense. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's a lot more we can build upon and stuff like that. But again, this is where we're at. You know what I'm saying? So kind of talk about what I'm going through with my reads, so on and so forth, certain adjustments, things like that. So you're going to get everything's going to be live. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it live.
I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
You know what I'm saying? So as it is, we're going to go ahead, jump into the team, and of course, get you guys in. So if you guys enjoy content like this, man, if you guys enjoy Raiders Think Team content or just Think Team content in general, make sure you guys drop a like. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. It's free. It only takes 1 second. And also, feel free to comment down below your thoughts and opinions on where the Raiders Think Team is at this point in the year. Again, I know some of you guys are probably done with Madden, but if you guys are still playing Madden, where your Think Team's at this point in the year. Again, you guys will see a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm still gonna have claim to this. In my opinion, I got one of the best Raiders teams on YouTube. So when you guys comment down below, it helps push the algorithm, helps get the video out to more people. Now, as it is, starting with the offensive side of the ball, Jack Besh. Now, again, like I've already stated before, stats don't matter. Everybody's got damn near 99 and everything. What matters is the abilities. So Jack Besh being the team builder surge player. Or is it team builder? What's this called again? I forgot what this is called. I think it's team theme team surge. I just thought about it as I left it. But yeah, we can have a lot of theme team surge players. So Jack Besh, we have deep out or deep elite on him, honorary lineman, mid elite on him, max security on him, and route tech on him. Ted Hendricks, who is going to be replacing Randy Moss. We'll talk about that in a second. But Ted Hendricks just came out today. Honorary lineman on him. Deep routes, whatever, elite or whatever. Route tech and mid elite. And also, we pulled RG3. Very happy about that, but we'll get into that in a second. Jerry Rice has, we might actually have to go to his card. Yeah, it's like +2. He just gets so many abilities. But Jerry Rice has Moss, Yak 'em Up, Acrobat, Tank, Mid Elite, Max Security, and Route Tech. So very good card, man. Jerry Rice has done crazy work for us. If I remember, I got to show you guys this clip if I remember to show you guys when we're done looking at the team. But RG3, we just pulled him today. Very happy about that. We clipped that shit too. Haven't gotten a lot of LTD pulls this year, so very happy to get this one because obviously, as you guys know, things got updated. So Mendoza, we can't rock out with Mendoza anymore. Sadly, as it is, the abilities that he got, the gunslingers like 3 to 4 AP, depending on what box it's in, and all this stuff. And it costs he costs damn near 11 AP for him to be usable at this point. Even it's like I want to use them. I wish I could still keep using them, but with that amount of AP, can't do it. So we're rocking out with RG3. We pulled him, so we're gonna rock out with him. Oh, we gotta put a Raider Chem on him. Almost forgot. So he does obviously get 32 team chem. He gets the thing too. Best hybrid. I don't know. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess we'll go with. The defense doesn't really matter, I don't think. Yeah, we'll just go with hybrid just because I think we have quite a bit of components for this one already. So, and I think the other one's maxed out, the one with the plus speed and everything. So we'll check it out in a second. But either way, RG3 X Factor Escape Artist stops on, so it's unstoppable. Has baked in dots and truz. We have Tank on him, protected, pass lead elite, gambit, and gunslinger. Considering maybe taking off protected because I know this ability doesn't work that well. It's pretty ass in my opinion. But if we had, yeah, we'll go with him joystick. Yeah, Tank protected's pretty dog shit in this game. But either way, so happy to have this RG3 on the team. Really does round out the team for our quarterback position for now. Trent Brown was another big time pickup for us. All day edge protector, secure protector, and we have Vanguard on him. We do have the DJ Glaze too. Pretty much gets the exact same thing as him, but he does have an extra box. So we have follow me once on him for the pass protecting points. Again, not really much of a difference. We had the surge points for him, so we just picked them up and just upgraded them just cause. But besides that, no other real changes. I mean, we have Anthony Munoz, and that's it. No real change to the offense. The biggest upgrades to the team is definitely going to be the RG3, the Ted Hendricks, the Jack Besh, Jerry Rice, and Trent Brown. Now, to the defense side of the ball, defense is going to be kind of weird, just a little bit. But as is defensively, we picked up this. We picked up Sweat. This card is weird, man. I know some people have figured out how to put him in the lineup as a gadget player and stuff like that. I haven't. I'm not really gonna try to. Honestly, I can care less. Bo Jackson gets the job done just fine for me, so it doesn't really mean that much to me. So we have him. He does get Raider Chem. He's a golden ticket player that does get Raider Chem. So we picked him up. We're gonna see how he does as a user, and we'll go from there. We were using Patrick Queen for a user for a little bit. We just switched the placing. So Patrick Queen's still on the field. He'll still be in the box. Just we're not gonna be using him, and that's it. Other than that, Mac Hollins was another big time upgrade for us too. We have, he has the. No, you just go to the card because I keep on forgetting. These guys got so many abilities. So we have Unstoppable Force, Universal Coverage, Avalanche, Enforcer Supreme, Unpredictable, Lurk Artist, and Run Stuffer. Once again, this is the perfect card to use for what we are doing on defense. We have him coming off the edge, obviously, and at times, if we need to, we can drop him back in the coverage. This card does both very well, obviously. So Matt Collins has been getting after it, so I'm very happy to have this card on the team for sure. Other than that, no other real big time changes. I mean, we have a Jarius. I think I had this in the last video. We have Christian Watson and Jarius Sneed. I don't think there was anything else. No, I think that's it. Yeah. So again, like I said, a lot of big time upgrades. We've been kind of curious to see how Sweat does, how he feels being a user and stuff. This is my first time going to be using like a fucking big ass dude as a user. So I mean, we'll see how this goes. But other than that, we are 99 overall, so very happy about that. 99 defense, 99 offense. So max out 99 overall. So another accomplishment for the end of the year for sure. Reggie Nelson, just not going to be worth the pickup. I'm not doing the CPU event. I already did it once for DRC. I'm just not. It's too late in the year. I don't care enough. And personally, Reggie Nelson isn't going to even be on this team long because we're going to have a Bo Jackson corner come out, and we're also getting a Randy Moss free safety. So there's really no need for me to even bother getting Reggie Nelson. He'll be off the team, honestly, probably by the weekend. It's just that simple. But as far as so Moss. Again, getting rid of Moss, it kind of sucks, but not really. Moss is a good golden ticket, obviously a good card to have if you have him on your team. Again, Moss isn't going to do enough for me that I'm like, okay, we need to have this Moss on the team. You know what I'm saying? Ted Hendricks, obviously, he gets honorary alignment. He honestly gets damn near everything that Moss gets. He just doesn't get the Moss X Factor. He doesn't get the double meat X Factor, which again, I don't even use those X Factors as much as I would. You know what I mean? But again, even if it came down to a point that we needed to have him on the team, like we needed to use those X Factors, Jerry Rice damn near gets all that too. The only thing Jerry Rice is missing is the honorary alignment. That's it. So again, just didn't seem like a need to keep Moss, especially with the coins he's going for. We got 2 more golden tickets coming out that can be usable for our team. So it is what it is. If Ted Hendricks comes out here and he just does terrible at the slot, which again, I doubt that he does, then we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we'll probably move Jerry Rice over to the slot instead, use Ted Hendricks as a boundary receiver. And I mean, doubt it's going to happen, but if it needs to, we'll pick Moss back up if we really need to. But besides that, that's it. That's what the team's looking like. So we're gonna go ahead, jump into the game. Like I said, gameplay is gonna be a little bit different. Offensive side of the ball, we're just gonna be talking through a couple things. Kind of just going through what my reads are looking like, what I'm seeing on the field, so on and so forth. So let's just get into it. All right, Joker Ramp. So we found ourselves a game. There goes our Raider boys right there. And he got RG3 too. Hey, I like it. Let's get into it, bro. I like it. Let's see who RG3 is better though. All right, Joker Fam. So starting out on defense first. Okay. All right, that was an interesting start. Let's go. Good defense. Beautiful defense. All right, so we're on offense now. Like I said, we're going to be pretty much talking through it. So typically I change my packages to have tight end in the backfield. This is what I'm comfortable with. Ball carrier on conservative. We keep it base. Now, again, if you have 2 good tight ends, you could sub in a tight end at the slot. This is when I do 2 tight end sets when we have, like I said, good enough tight ends. But right now, we don't have to worry about that. So right now, I'm probably just going to run the ball just to not get a delay a game. But typically this run play is really good. This read option, just getting sticky. I mean, it kind of helps when you have somebody like Bo Jackson that can break tackles and stuff when my O-line don't want to block. But so split slot is the formation that I'm in every single year. Typically we ran really only one play, which was slot post angle. But with the new how the hot routes are this year and hopefully next year, We can make slot post angle without a problem. This is typically what I would do. It would look like this, right? Texas route, underneath route, post route over top. So that's kind of what it would look like. But this was just an easy read. This looked like man coverage, obviously off rip, in my opinion. I know it was match. So again, match is easy to beat. It's damn near like playing against man coverage. Honestly, like once you have routes get certain depths and things start clearing out, it just becomes man coverage, right? And then that's an easy touchdown. So, well, like I said, we'll kind of talk a little bit more through these things offensively, but you know, that was just kind of like a quick 2-play thing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect Bo Jackson to break that long of a run like that. So back on defense, let's do what we got. I don't want it to change that, but it's okay. Oh, come on. How did you get that far? All right. Probably should call a timeout here, but I'm not going to. There we go. Let's stop, Mike. Let's go, Mac Hollins, bro. I mean, hey, quit that. GG's. Mac Hollins, bro. Way to get back there. GG's. So this is going to be, like I said, it's going to probably be a long video because we're not getting a lot of reps on offense. So we gotta. It's going to take a little bit. All right, that hurts. This is another game. It hurts to see people still using Mendoza, and it makes me so upset that I can't use him, man. It really does. That card played amazing for me. The amount of big runs and everything that I used to be, just throwing up whatever. The amount of big runs and everything that I used to do with that Mendoza card, man. God. It's okay. All right, Joker man. So we're on offense, man. Like I said, change the package, tie in the backfield, change that, and that's it. That's all we really got to do. We can come out in any play and split slot, and we can make slot post angle. So what I'm looking for as far as offense, safeties first, right? Safety. I see single high safety. This tells me he's either in a cover 3 or a cover 1 hole, right? Man coverage or a cover 3. So looking at it, I'm guessing it's cover 3. Thing I'm gonna look for is the corner on that left side. See if he gets pulled down, which he does. He's gonna leave a 1-play touchdown wide open for us, and that's it, right? So this is what we're looking for the 1-play touchdown. It's to see what he's gonna be. Is either cover 3 or if it's gonna be man coverage. We put that comeback route to see if that corner, number 8, gets pulled down, and if he gets pulled down, he's not gonna have enough time to get back. Right now, the only way he can stop that is switching defenses or switching coverages, or if he puts that corner into a deep half, right? That would be the only way he can stop it. Which, if he does put him into the deep half, that means the comeback route's going to be wide open. So, and that's the other thing too. It's not just the post route that's going to be open on that. We still have the Texas route. We still have we can go to the out routes, right? In this formation. And a lot of things with this formation, with running this play, comes down to timing, but it's a big part of it is seeing your opponent's defense and knowing what he's in. You know what I'm saying? And attacking that. But anyway, we're back on defense. See if we can lock up, not play like crap. I'm already off to a bad start because I didn't get a chance to change my and he just threw it up, and it's gonna be picked. No, it's not. He caught it. Because it's fucking... I gotta go for swats. I gotta go for swats there. I couldn't get out there. I saw it. I had a feeling it was either going to be the RPO or he was going to run up the middle. All right, so we're back out here again. So again, another thing that I'm seeing still single high safety, but it's a little bit different. Safety's not that far back this time. So I'm assuming this is man coverage, right? Which beating man coverage is not difficult. All right. So it's either going to be, I think it's going to be the cover 3 or it's going to be man coverage again. Or not again, but it's going to be, so I think this was a match actually. No, it's cover 3 Scott. Okay. So I thought it was match for a second, but it's cover 3 Scott again. We just didn't have time to get this pass off. So if we can buy ourselves time, we'll be chilling. So again, watch the corner, see if he comes down, and we just don't have time. And he's usering it. So now we gotta start targeting other things. Too bad my O-line is bad, so we gotta work in a lot of different things. So we'll come back to this run play, this read option. Just make the right read and get out of there. So there you go. Now, again, this is not the most glamorous way of running offense, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if we got a chance to break big runs, we got to take them, you know what I'm saying? I would love to sit here and one play touchdown and throw out routes and stuff, and we'll have time to do that for sure. But, you know, right now our opponent's making this kind of a game, and, you know, we got to do what we got to do to win. Going for the pick. I know I shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm ahead of it, so I'm like, I should go for it, but. More with me, we needed that. Alright, let's do this. That's not what I wanted to do. I did not want to do any of what I just did. Good breakup. Thank you, Watson. Thank you. Finally. All right, so back on offense. I'm seeing man coverage, I think. If I had to guess, he's coming out with a blitz. All-out blitz. He's going to bring the house. So I probably should block 7 low-key, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. We're looking for the comeback route here. Yeah. So it's just easy. So like, as you can see, like the same combinations that would work to beat a cover 3 can work to beat man coverage 4. So right now he's in press man. So for press man, right, safeties are a little bit inwards, at least on that right side. So I'm looking to hopefully Jack Besh, he gets a good animation off of that corner. If it's press, he'll get the animation and he'll beat him off the press. That's what I'm looking for. If not, I'm looking for Texas route. So he beat him, but just not a good enough animation. I gotta throw it away. So it's straight man coverage, cover 2 man. So here, if he comes back out and again, which he did, press man, I will probably audible to this, right? Now, technically speaking, I should be running the ball, right? That goes without saying. It's 3 down linemen said you should be toting the rock. But, you know, just for this, I have something called mesh post wheel, right? If I will go to this, we'll have this mesh combination, this crossing combination here, and it just completely fucks up man coverage. And it just leaves shit wide open. You know what I'm saying? So this is another thing that we can do if you have it, you know, having your audible set is very important, right? So, again, coming back out and again, he's running man coverage. No, looks like zone right now. Looks like cover 2 zone. Again, should run the rock, but I'm gonna look for Ted Hendricks on the post here, right? But I'm gonna have these guys on fades, right? So what I want to see is number 1, if it's man coverage or not, which he just switched to man coverage. So I'm gonna put Jack Besh on this out route. No, this is zone, but I'm still throwing this. And he caught it, just not in bounds. So he went to cover 3 zone on that one. The good thing about this out route is that it'll torch man coverage either way. It'll torch obviously zone as you saw, but just gotta keep his feet in bounds. This could still be cover 3, but I'm not seeing a single high safety on this. So I'm guessing cover 2. Which is, if it is cover 2, we should have Jack Besh or the post. And that's just a late throw. I mean, we didn't even get the ball to where I wanted it to. I wanted the ball to the back of the end zone. So that's on. I mean, I guess it kind of is on me, but it's just the ball didn't go where I wanted it to go at all. I wanted that ball to like the pylon, but it just didn't get there for whatever reason. That's mine. One-handed snaggy. I'm just gonna go down because yeah, I don't know if I would have made it or not. So I'm just gonna take a 3 and call it a day on that. All right, so back on offense again. Looking like another cover 2, man. So should be going to the mesh spot, but we're gonna see if Jerry Rice can beat him on that outside there to that left side. Nah, it's just too much coverage there. All right, that's okay. Yes, I was gonna try to throw some shit to Bo, but it wouldn't have worked out. All right, so this is more so of being hard-headed versus just doing what I'm supposed to do. Right now, I should be running the ball and just running mesh post wheel all game. So we'll come out mesh post wheel, and then we'll just do what we got to do here. And if everything will stop getting bumped, that'll be nice. So it's just so easy doing it this way. So we're gonna keep it very, very generic. You know what I'm saying? So again, come out back in mesh post wheel until at least he audibles out of this. If he audibles out of it, then great. But if he's not going to, then we'll just keep dying.
Crisscross. Shot real smooth.
Easy.
Let's go to work.
Let's go. Jerry Rice, baby. All day. SWAT. Okay. I went for the SWAT and I paid for it. This is so annoying, bro. Whatever, man. Of course. Scum kicking, bro. Man, oh man. I mean, like, this is one of those things, man. It sucks, bro. It really does. But it's one of those things where it's like you're better than your opponent. It's not gonna show. Like, if I lose this game, it's not because my opponent is better than me. You know what I'm saying? It's because he wants a scum kick. He gets fumbles. Whatever. Like, we know what it is, bro. Like, this kid hasn't done a single thing. I threw one bad pass and that was it. This guy is throwing up dumb stuff, hoping his abilities bail him out. Again, no sense of knowing routes, understanding defenses, nothing. Think of high safety again. Safety audibles last second again, which he did. So let's go to mesh post wheel and audible again, which is fine. Mesh post wheel is gonna work either way, buddy. But we're gonna start working in the run game a little bit too now because we need to keep our opponent honest in situations like this. Gotta show the run game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Press man. See if Jerry Rice beats him. He did not. Jerry Rice, you gotta beat him off the press, man. We had the look that we wanted, and Jerry Rice couldn't get the animation. But again, looks like another zone. If not, out route's gonna be wide open anyways. Well, not wide open, but oh, we had. There it is. Couldn't get sticky the way I wanted to. All right. So all we need to do is hope that God. I might as well just go for picks every time on defense at this point, because it clearly going for swats is just gonna end up in him catching a ball anyways. I might as well just go for the pick and hope to God. What we got here? Do that. Just going for the pick, surely. Yeah. Might as well. We're already ahead of them. I would think swatting would be the best thing to do, and there you go. I mean, it is what it is, dog. Like it's one of these things where it's like your opponent can only do one thing, and if that one thing don't work, that's it. He tried to RPO, that's got boxed up. All he can do is throw 50-50 balls and hope his player comes down. Hopefully his abilities work. His players come down. That's the difference in offenses where I'm trying, like this video, I'm showing you what I'm looking at, what I think my read should be, so on and so forth. I'm not just throwing up shit, hoping to God my abilities bail me out. You know what I'm saying? That's not how you win. Well, I mean, I guess you can't win games like that, but it's not consistent. All right, Joker fan, found ourselves another game. Yeah, the team's pretty bad. Anyways, they're go already, boys. So let's get into it. All right, so we're starting out on offense, man. Again, same thing as usual. And again, too, the reasoning for the two tight end sets, there are different audibles. So right now I run a 3 receiver set. So the audibles are going to be different, which we haven't really gotten into because there hasn't been a need. But again, you can go to gun empty bunch wide, which I do. I like this out of goal line more so than anything else. But again, it's just a lot of different options that you can go to out of this. There's a single back formation you can go to out of this with 3 receiver sets. Now you can go into a single back formation out of the 2 tight end set, right? A tight end in the backfield and a tight end at your slot. But you know, the other audibles are different. You can't go into a gun empty bunch with a 2 tight end set. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. But again, what I'm looking at right now, I'm seeing the corner on the left side is backed up a little bit, but this corner on the right side is kind of pressed up. So I'm looking at maybe a cover 6 type beat, maybe not. That could have been something else. But if you're, again, this is the beauty of having that in route from your tight end. It's a quick little check down. Okay, so it's cover 9, not cover 6. I mean, it's damn near the same thing. But so yeah, when the corners are off-centered like that, you know what I'm saying? One's high and one's low. That's typically what it is, a cover 9 or a cover 6. Looking like man blitz. The way the safeties are online, where the corners are online on receivers. So if it's man, you know, it's not a zone. So we still have the angle route. We can playmaker that upfield. Let's go. All right, GG's. Or not GG's. He's probably not going to put out. But, okay, so it was match. Cover 4 match. That's not bad. I will say, though, Sweat's not a bad user. So he might be able to stay on the team a little while longer.
Hot
The pressure.
So hot.
Too bad. Back into, oh no, we're not. All right, well, that's the GG's again. All right, Joker crap. So, got ourselves another game, man. Got ourselves a back on ticket. Just Jefferson, Donald, Hardy. All right, get into it. All right, so start on offense first. Go ahead, change our package. Tight end in the backfield. All pair conservative, base. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so off rip, this is a tough look. It's looking like cover. It's either cover 4 or cover 2. I'm assuming it's gonna be cover 4. And this guy's gonna switch sticking. Yeah, we had what we wanted to, but yeah, cover 4 drop. All right, so this one's gonna be a little bit interesting. I don't run into a lot of cover 4 drop, but the idea is still going to be the same as far as when you're going against cover 3, right? It's just not going to be a one-play touchdown. So you want to be able to, in this case, the corner's already going to be dropping back far enough, right? So you want to be able to fit that ball right in this window right here. A little bit of a risky throw. I tried to get to that side, but pressure was coming off that left side, so I had to move right. But yeah, that's the gist of it. That's the read that you want to make right there. Another one again out of cover 4. Like I said, these guys are gonna be dropping back, so comeback route on that right side is gonna be sometimes open. depending on what he goes to. He switch sticked on that and kind of moved him around a little bit, so it kind of threw that off a little bit. So that was going to probably be a tough read if the CPU was there where he was supposed to be at. But again, it's still going to be the same concept. Even if you wanted to, you could do something like this still and have the underneath route for Crumb and still have the comeback route. So if he does drop back too far, I think we probably could have hit the comeback route on that one. I don't think Jared Allen would be able to get there in time. But either way, we can still, again, we can keep Crumb on his basic flat route here. Ignore this blocker here. And then we'll see what that guy does. There we go. So what we're looking at right now, if we're going to be targeting the sidelines, we're trying to see what number 22 and what Jared Allen are doing. These dudes on the edge, the one with the flame on over his head, and Jared Allen on the opposite side, we're looking to see what these guys do, right? If they're getting depth, like if they're getting up to where the comeback route's going to be at, the underneath is going to be open. If they're not getting much depth, then the comeback route's going to be open. So right here, comeback route's going to be open because he's not getting enough depth to that sideline. That ball's going to the sideline every single time. No matter what, that ball's going to the sideline. So if he's not getting enough depth out there to that sideline, he's not going to be able to make a play on the ball. Here, again, so now he switched it up a little bit, right? So now the corners are backed off a little bit more now, right? Which means that we're going to have this out route to Jack Besh. This is what we were trying to hit in that other game, but we're going to be able to hit it now. Actually, no, he ran press man. So we're just going to get out and just take off here. So he ran press man on this one. That one was, that one threw me off a little bit. For that one, that would have definitely been picked if I would have just thrown that with anticipation. Here, I mean, I guess we could get a little bit in the red zone offense. You know what? We won't have time. We're just gonna tote the rock here. Yeah, we're just taking these 6. I was gonna go to the gun bunch just to, like, you know, show it off a little bit for the red zone, but it's whatever. Jesus. No, I was there, but I wasn't there enough. All right, so again, back on offense, there's other aspects to this offense that you can utilize to get certain things open. Again, dudes in cover 4 again. We already know the guy with the flame on his head, he's going to drop back in the coverage. So we can throw up wheel routes, right? These wheel routes are really, really good for getting open in these type of cases too. That kind of help you out a little bit more. Oh, he almost jumped that. All right, well, this switch sticking is throwing me off, man. It's throwing everything off. But it can get open on that. You know what I'm saying? And it just sucks that he switched stick to that. But again, you know, you can keep the same concept going. Comeback route here, whatever there. Wheel route. Oh, okay, well, he didn't catch it. So wheel route got open a little bit more downfield, but just didn't work out, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead and block that. Comeback route, the post route. Easy. So that post route, that's going to be open quite a bit in this formation. I mean, going against this defense. He's running, I think, press man again. Or not press man, but man coverage. Last time he played underneath, if he plays underneath again, this is going to be an easy touchdown to Jack Besh. But if he does not, we're either going to have the post route, honestly, any other route, honestly. Like, we'll have anything we want if it's just straight up man coverage, right? But if he shades underneath, we'll have the one play touchdown. But now he's back in zone. So I'm gonna tote the rock real quick, just to keep him a little bit honest here. You know, show him that we can do a little bit of run game. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. But I'm gonna out route on this one. Because again, I don't think Allen's going to be able to get over there in time, which he's not. He's not even like coming even close. So once again, it's another out route. It's just another way of targeting the sideline, right? It happens a little bit quicker. That's it. It happens a little bit quicker than the comeback route does. Comeback route, it takes a little bit more time to develop. You know what I mean? But again, I'm gonna go ahead and tote the rock here again. No, RG3 easy touchdown. All right, so I actually got some field position to work with here. Let's see what he's looking to target quite a bit. A little underneath on that one. Good pressure. Matt Collins, baby. Good pick. Christian Watson, get out of there. That was fucking terrible, but whatever. All right, so 19 seconds left. All right, so at this point, we're looking to... We got to move the ball downfield. I don't want a field goal at this point. You got to make up in your mind what you want to do. If you want to get 6, go get 6. If you're looking for a field goal, then just go get your points. But I'm looking to get 6 right now. Right? So I'm looking at this post. I want this post from Hendricks. Again, if he's playing underneath again, which he is, that's a touchdown. So like I said, I'm looking to get 6. You know what I'm saying? I could have easily ran the ball. Boom, boom, boom. Ran the clock down, take my points, boom, that's it. But I already knew from a little while ago, last time that I thought he was in man coverage, that he ran underneath, right? That he was over top, but he shaded underneath, right? Now, if that happens, you guys streak route up, that's 6 every time. You know what I'm saying? That's no problem, right? But as it is, man, quick little 3 games? No, wait, what? Did EA just cheat me out of a win? Okay, no. So 4 games, right? So quick 4 games, man. Like I said, as it is, this is kind of how this offense runs, man. For me, it's very good. Like I said, it works for me. It's been working for me. It's worked for me in the MCS. It's my offense. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, just because it's my offense, it works for me. It might not work for you. But again, this is what I go through when I'm on offense. I'm looking at certain things and I'm taking away certain things that I'm noticing from a game, right? I noticed that my opponent's primary running that last game at least, right? The other ones are kind of a blur, so it's whatever because it was kind of quick quit outs. But that last game, right? My opponent's primarily running cover 4 and man coverage, right? So I know what I need to do to get to cover 4, right? Unless those purples are being put into hard flats and they're getting to the sidelines, those comeback routes, those out routes, they're going to be open every time. No problem. That post route is going to be open every time unless he uses it. So those things are going to be open. The run game is going to be what it is, but those things I know for a fact are going to be open. But the one time that I saw him going to man coverage, when I was already in the red zone and I was going to throw the out route to Jack Besh, I noticed that he played underneath. Now, I don't know if that was by mistake, if that was his intention, or whatever the case is. But that's something that I noticed. I took something away from that, from when he switched to a different defensive formation. Okay, so I know if you're getting dotted up in cover 4, okay, this is what you're going to go to next. But okay, so you're shading underneath on this man coverage for whatever reason. So then, boom, turnover, right? I see now he's out of the cover 4. I see he's running man coverage. So now, okay, even if that's not the case, even if he's not playing underneath, right, I still have routes up that beat man coverage. But if he is shading underneath, again, easy touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So these are things that I see, that I go through, right? Cover 3, right? Single high safeties. I know what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking to run that comeback route, pull that corner down, and hit the one-play touchdown. I know the only way you're going to stop that if you put that corner into a deep half. That's the only way you're going to stop the one-play touchdown. But even then, we have other ways of beating cover 3, because it's the same thing for beating cover 4, right? It's you know what I'm saying? You got to know these things, notice them, and know how to beat them. At least in this offense. In any offense you run, you should know how to beat a defense, right? Just because the abilities are in the game or whatever the case is, that doesn't mean that you should only rely on abilities, right? You should still know how to read a single high safety or two high safeties and know that your opponent is in a cover 2 or a possible cover 4 or in a possible match coverage, right? And if they are in match coverage, you need to know how to beat that. If they're in a cover 2, you need to know how to beat that. Sadly enough, we didn't run against anybody who was running just a base cover 2, so I didn't get a chance to show off hitting the deep third or hitting the sidelines, that spot between the flats and the deep blues, hitting that spot on the sidelines. I didn't get a chance to show any of that off, but as it is, you should know how to beat these defenses in some way, shape, or form, right? And again, obviously, we ran into another opponent, right, who was probably the closest game we had, right? But again, you saw the difference in between offenses, right? His offense was predicated on RPOs and getting those 50-50 balls with Ed Too Tall or whoever the wide receiver was. I forgot who it was. But getting those 50-50 balls, right? And sure, that might piss people off enough to make them quit out of the game, but it's not sustainable. Knowing how to understanding a defense, seeing what defense it is, knowing what you need to run to beat that defense, that is consistent, right? So I hope this video helped you out. I really do. If so, comment down below. If you have any more questions, anything like that, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Especially at this point in the year or two, you know, people are trying to get a little bit more understanding for the game, getting into next year, so on and so forth. So if you got any more questions, let me know in the comment section below. But either way, as it is, the team played very well. Ted Hendricks, once again, don't even notice the difference. 4-game win streak, no problem. Moss could have been on the field, not been on the field. It wouldn't have made a difference to me. Offense still runs smoothly. So, you know, selling a card like Moss for that amount of coins to get Ted Hendricks, who's cheaper, who's going to give you the same production, can't beat that. Obviously, having RG3 helps us out with the AP too. Again, like I said, it sucks I can't keep rocking Fernando Mendoza, but again, it's just the AP is too expensive for him to be any kind of good in this game at this point in the year. It's going to cost you at least 11 AP, bare minimum. So it sucks, but it is what it is. Enough of the rant, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and shout out to the person with the comment that wanted me to show off the offense, talk a little bit about the offense, man. Again, I hope this video helped you out. But anyway, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If so, make sure you guys drop a like, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. It's free. Only takes 1 second. That being said, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.